All right, let's talk about XRP. I think XRP is the most hated asset in crypto. I I don't really know what. Well, I understand, like, it's centralized, etc. But I don't really know why it's hated on so much. I mean, if you bought XRP down here, you're laughing. But this thing's not going to $500. It's just not. What realistically can you get? Um, let's have a look. So the first thing I see is this pennant type structure. Okay, so this whole price action here. This is a long accumulation zone, really, really long. Now you have to sort of think to yourself, why are you? I mean, even if you looked at on the monthly, it'd probably be easier to understand. But you have to think, why is something accumulating like this for such a long time? What's stopping it from going up, going down? Um, what's making it do what it's doing? I mean, for me, yes, it looks like a bull pennant, but it's almost too obvious that it's a bull pennant. So I mean, it's like, I see this, like, and I don't know why anybody else can't see that. Like, I see a bear flag here, and then I see this A, B, maybe C down here. And if we measure this bull flag here, we can put it there, and that's pretty much where it is. And is there any other way that I can measure that? Yes. I can use a fib extension, and that too takes me down here. So I do see 5 waves up. I mean, you could say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the type of correction that you would expect for a wave 4 is an ABC type pennant. So I'm pretty confident that is valid, which makes me believe that this is valid. And where would I expect, if this was a whole wave 1, these subwaves here would be wave 1, this would be wave 2. And wave 1 started from July 2014 to January 2018, so about 3.5 years. And that's a long time. Wave 2 took 3 years. So if we measure this, we're going to have to put it onto log scale for it to make any sense at all. I mean, we are nowhere near where we would expect a wave 2 to come in. We're just not. I mean, the extension for the ABC takes us down to here, into this green box, which is also the golden pocket. The golden pocket even extends down here to just under 1.5 cents. But we do have this corrective phase pattern. So I guess there's 2 options. One is that this whole cycle is not complete, and that this is simply wave 3, and this is wave 4. So wave 5 has to complete. But this is such a long time for anything to take to, you know, I just don't see it. I honestly don't. And I know a lot of people are invested in XRP. And I get it. I get that, you know, they've been sold the dream. I mean, I've bought XRP in the past. I had it down here. I made a decent amount of money. But I haven't touched it since. I just haven't. I mean, it just doesn't look anything in the way. It just doesn't look nice at all. I know I'm babbling on a bit, but I don't see it. I'm quietly confident that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that XRP is going to about 6 cents. I don't know why it would, but the chart tells me that this is possible. Does that mean that, you know, we're going to get this bull run with maybe like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum? Is all the money going to go into these 4 assets and everything else just gets left behind? That is quite possible. It really is quite possible. And I do think a lot of people are going to end up, they will see these 4 assets flying up, exploding in price. And I do think that people will dump their XRP and it will go down. I genuinely believe that. And that might be what it needs to get to these prices. And once they get to these prices, well, effectively, we've got wave 1, wave 2, and then we're into wave 3. And can you imagine all of that money that's coming out of Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum? You know, maybe it could go to $100. Maybe. But this is what I see for XRP that nobody else seems to see. And I know that I don't have Twitter anymore. It's just low. I don't like it. I don't really like social media. But I did have Twitter, and I was very active about how I was shorting it. I literally shorted it like right there. It was on the Hinman newsletter. As soon as people started buying it and it got released, I just shorted the shit out of it. But this is what I see for XRP. I think that something smells really off with XRP. Something stinks. And I think a lot of people are going to get burnt. And a lot of people are going to be jumping out into the lifeboats of other assets. And those other assets will have already pumped. And then, yeah, that might be what is needed for XRP to dump. But yeah, sorry guys, look, this is just what I think. Cheers guys.